Oh, people, that's loud actually. My bad about that. But then again, I complain all the time, and I still keep doing it. What an asshole. Anyways, what is up, guys? How y'all doing? Pre-show has now commenced. It's early as fuck for me, dude. Not used to this. You know, the sun's still out, and we're still doing this. Oh, another thing I'm not used to. Not wearing just black. This is the first time. I mean, other than the pink shirt day. This is the first time I'm ever, like, just not wearing just fucking a black shirt. And I know people are probably like, well, it's probably better this way, but it doesn't mean I'm going to change anything. Because I'm just doing this because I didn't feel like changing. I just came from somewhere, and fuck it. You know what I mean? It's like, what in the plaid shirt? But anyways, another thing, too, is no blur. I didn't want to do that ahead of time. That was annoying me. And I really just all this is out of laziness. But Jett said that she likes it without the blur. I actually like the blur because if I'm going around touching things, you can't see what I'm actually doing. So I thought that was kind of cool. But Jett, say it on air, though. Why do you like this shitty, less produced version?
I mean, it looks cleaner whenever you go for your water bottle. It doesn't look like you're picking up a dildo.
Well, that's not nice. And honestly, if I was picking up a dildo, that should be okay. That should be okay. Blindness says pure cocaine. Yes, cocaine. I don't know. Anyways, that's just weird. That was stupid. Do people? I don't even think people that are on crack cocaine even act like that. I think that's like a big thing that like movies have said that they do or whatever, but they probably don't.
It depends on how much crack you're taking.
But that could be said for like too much caffeine pills, too much fucking anything really. But I don't know. It is what it is. When I was a kid, though, on sugar, I was always like, I was all fucking wiry and shit. Ryan says, it looks better than ever, honestly. Well, fuck you. I don't even want to imagine you on meth. That would be great. Imagine me on fucking meth. For one, it would look a lot better. I'd lose all this weight. You know?
I don't think you would imagine any of us on the show on fucking meth.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes people be acting like they're already on the shit. Oh, you know what the worst thing about like not having a blur is that you can see this tape right here. Ugh.
See, now I didn't even notice until you pointed it out.
It's almost like you say that all the time about your shit, and then I didn't even notice it until you pull to poo poo. I don't know what to talk.
Are you trying to say you're trying to say that I'm a hypocrite because I tend to say that stuff about myself?
Thank you so much. I like the way you pronounce hypocrite, like a hypocrite. You hypocrite. You're such a
Hippocrates.
Anyways, no, but I'm glad that you're hanging out.
I can't believe you just over here just spitting on me.
You know what? Did you see a little bit of spit come out? Because there's a little.
No.
I felt like there was a little wetness going on there. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you want to talk about some news for a second?
Sure.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. It's not comic news.
Actually, no.
Well, that's too bad. So the thing is, we're gonna talk about this little dilly here. Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight. Jack Black's return and new animated series from Netflix. I think that's cool. I think that Kung Fu Panda was a little overhyped for a bit, but you know, it's a couple things that are pretty cool about it. And if we're gonna bring back a bunch of old shit that nobody cares about anymore, let's bring back Kung Fu Panda. I think that makes sense. What do you think, Jett?
Have you seen any of the Kung Fu Panda movies?
Yeah, the first one. The first thing he's like, wait, you're not wearing a black shirt. What the fuck's going on, man? I know, dude. I'm probably gonna start wearing like blues and shit like that. Probably eventually, maybe, probably not. I don't know. What do you think is a good color for me to wear on the show, Jett?
Or a really big reaction, or just to look good?
Just to look good. I don't want a big reaction. I could just be like, hey, titties, and I can like do some titty shit.
Well, I mean, you're trying to make a statement, then like some neon colors, but then I would think the red, blue, or green.
Oh, you know what, dude? Fuck, I'm not asking anymore. That sucked. That really sucked. Red? Me? Red? Are you fucking me, dude? Are you joshing me, bro? Anyways.
Yeah,
I hate when
with your
people...
skin complexion, like red would look good on you.
Can I bring up something really quick, too? I know we're all over the place. That's going to be the case today, because I had no time to prepare anything other than a review. But... when you first like kind of like got mad at me for something and you're like, are you fucking joshing me? I was like, holy shit, that's so like, are you joking? Because how the fuck is that coming out of you? Like, josh me is like a white dude thing, like a, bro, you joshing me, dog? Are you joshing me, bro? Dude, what the fuck, bro? And the fact that you said, are you joshing me? I was like, it's kind of questionable.
Oh, well, yeah, sometimes, like, I just basically just say stuff to get a reaction.
Oh. But you were mad, though. I don't know if you're trying to get a reaction, like a comedic reaction during, like, the heat of the moment with us, like, mad at each other.
Well, I mean, something like, I don't say Josh me much, but I mean, like, if I do say, I'm probably trying to calm myself down and make myself laugh.
Yeah. Have it ever made you laugh during like an argument? Like both of us getting at each other, like, oh yeah, well, fuck, you know what your fucking problem is?
Have I laughed during it, or like,
Yeah, like
you
have
made me
ever,
laugh?
yeah, have ever made you laugh like slightly during it, like me just kind of going on a tangent, and you're like, you're an asshole, some shit.
Oh, I laugh. I laugh at our arguments all the time.
That's nice. While I'm somewhere crying, she's laughing. That's great. Hey, I'm gonna put some music on while we shoot the shit and everything. The same old rap song I always put on. A little rap beat. I gotta make my own beat for like just when I'm just shooting the shit, talking and whatnot. But Chad, what you guys up to? You guys hyped for the reviews tonight, man? They got Turning Red going on here. They got fucking what was it? Deep Water with I think Amy Daranas, but then also Ben Affleck. Do you know that there's people that actually get his name mixed up? They say Ben Affleck, but I mean they can't say Ben Affleck. That's like a thing.
I don't think that is.
No, that's the thing. Bert Kreischer is one of the people who do it. But yeah, he goes Ben Affleck. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking stupid. Maybe I looked too much into that. I don't know. What was the last?
That just sounds like a him problem. I think maybe he might have a speech impediment.
Possibly impediment.
Impediment.
No, you know, I think he did right. Yeah, right. Fuck. See, I'm trying to make her look stupid, so it's not like a whole like. Obviously, I'm the dumb one. I don't want to be the fucking dumb one. Why can't I be the fucking smart
Well,
one?
I can words wrong all the time. I just say it with confidence.
No, but you don't do that shit on the show. You do it like I remember one time we were gonna watch an anime like something rendezvous, and you're like,
oh, yeah, because I've never seen the word rendezvous spelled out. And it's just like, it's like look like you know how to spell colonel, right?
Yeah, COLO. Fuck. No, I don't know how to spell it. I guess I'm fucking stupid. That sucks.
Well, how were you spelling it?
COLOLNEL. There you go. I think I got it. COLOLNEL. Okay, yeah.
So if you see that, seeing that typed out, what would you say that was?
Oh, kernel, like a popcorn kernel, like KERNAL. Like, it was a kernel. It's like, I'm doing good. Or whatever the fuck.
Once you spelled out, if literally anyone saw that, they wouldn't think it was Colonel. Oh
yeah. Okay. How about this? The way you're supposed to spell it. Why don't you say what it should sound like when you see the letters?
No, like when you see it, you think of popcorn. Like
yeah, popcorn kernels. But like the way it's written out though, the way it's spelled.
Oh, like it looks like colonel or something.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah, exactly. Like colonel. Colonel. That's what I think. Colonel. Some shit like that. I don't know. You know what
like colonel or something like that. And then just like you heard colonel, it's like, where's the R at?
What's strange is like if you're eating popcorn, you get like a popcorn kernel in, and you're eating the kernel. Like, if you say kernel, it'll sound like colonel. So it's like maybe when the first caveman was coming up with how to say it, whatever the fuck, when his mouth was full of kernels.
The first caveman.
Or well, you know, okay, who made up the words then? Like cavemen, right?
I don't think a caveman is coming up with Colonel.
Yeah, I think so. They're like, who came up with all the words then? Who made the words? It was cavemen. They're like, huh? You know, and they're like,
I don't know, some fuck who knew that.
Can you imagine like the smartest caveman was still like, you know what I mean? That was the smartest caveman, and he was still stupid. It's pretty cool. We've grown a lot since then, including myself. I'm way smarter than a caveman. I never go. Ryan says,
you can't hunt like a caveman.
What the fuck? Are you trying to challenge my fucking manhood right now? I'll hunt.
Okay.
I'll hunt. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, do it.
One of these days, we'll go on one. That'll be our next DT trip. I'll be like, hey, what toasties want to go hunt? Who want hunt? You want to hunt? Are you a cunt? Hunt cunt. And then we'll all hunt for cunt. It'll be great. Marissa says, it's a living. Yes, it is a living. And I will never ever survive there because I'm bullshit and Jett's right. Ryan says, cavemen were smart enough to make cars that run on foot power. I was going to say powder. Power. Yeah. Man, honestly, I don't feel like a lot of people got the foot cars back in the day. Like the Flintstones or whatever. At a certain point, it's probably easier to just get a bag and just fucking, you know. That's how I walk on a backpack. I'm just like, going to the store now. You know. But I don't know. Anyways, Jett. I feel like you're judging me right now.
Not really.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel weird. I feel like I just look extremely stupid just to you more so than anybody else. But it's all good. Marissa says they're reviewing a movie from a director who made popular movies I'd never seen before. The Deepwater guy, Adrian Fay. Adrian Fay. Let me look up Adrian Fay. Fay. I mean, goddamn, I'm already fucking up his name. I want to see what else this guy has done. Because if you're saying he did famous movies, like I don't remember any of his shit, and I think I spelled this wrong. I think I did. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm gonna. This one I'm gonna put Deep Water movie. Maybe I'll find another way to see his fucking name. Adrian Lyne. Okay, I think you fucked up there, buddy. But anyways, this person has done Flashdance. What the fuck is Flashdance? You know what that is, Jett?
Flashdance? No.
Yeah, 1983. It is an older movie. Fatal Attraction. I know that one. Indecent Proposal. I've heard Seinfeld bring that up before. Jacob's Ladder. I know. But
I
dude,
feel like indecent. I feel like an indecent proposal would be like right before you like propose to your fiance, but then you whip out your dick and the ring is like right attached to your shaft.
yeah, maybe I could see that being the case too. Someone's calling her right now. But no, Unfaithful is his last thing he did. This is in 2002. And I'm gonna put on the trailer really quick. Jett's not gonna be able to hear it, but I will. We're gonna watch this together as a family. Oh God.
In the steamy thriller everyone is
So
talking about.
steamy.
You love me?
Of course I love you.
I love
From the director of Fatal Attraction.
I want you to follow my wife.
What if I told you I found nothing?
I want to know. I want the truth.
Comes the sexy, stylish, and seductive thriller.
It's so
This is a
fucking
mistake.
hot.
Tell me what you did.
Unfaithful. Own the DVD or rent the
And that's pretty
DVD.
epic for a movie about just people fucking. Unfaithful. She sucked another man's dick. Anyways, yeah. I don't know, man. That could be cool. Yo, Gene's like, yo, I'm ready. Cool, man. Sorry. I brought a lot out of my vocal systems there. I just choked on it. Ryan says the director's most iconic movie might be The Flashdance. Yeah, I saw a commercial where they made like a joke. It was like a Paramount commercial, and I guess like there's like a bucket of fucking water or something. They're like, "There's a bucket of water for Flashdance." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" So yeah, dude. You said you've seen parodies, images of Flashdance with the girl dancing, getting water splash on her. Yeah, so exactly. Home video trailers though, I don't mind those. There was one that was actually pretty good. Let me see. I think it was called Inferno. But I could be wrong. No, actually, this is the one that's scary as fuck. There was one. God damn it. So, do any of you guys know what that last Hellraiser movie was? That was right after Inferno. It wasn't 9. I think it was Hellseeker. Yep, this is it. This is a terrible trailer, but I want you guys to see this really quick. Let me see.
Welcome to the worst nightmare of all.
Penis.
Reality.
Sorry, I'm watching this trailer. I know you can't hear it, but
Hot.
it's Hellraiser. I don't think you'll care that much.
Sure what?
So this is a B movie. This is one of the first B movie Hellraisers that came out. I hate throwing up and shit.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah. So essentially, what I'm imagining this movie was, and look, it has like complete terrible cover art shit at the very end of a B movie trailer or whatever. But the thing is, though, is that this movie, I think, is like the one that's like not that gory. It's essentially like in all these Hellraiser movies, the torture and the pain that goes on is all physical and like bloody and like chains are like, oh, you're ripping at me, fuck. This one is he just keeps making a bunch of dumbass mistakes, like getting the young girl pregnant, fucking up his marriage, blah, blah, blah. And the big twist at the end, I know you guys don't care that much. So if I spoil this and you get mad, I fucking promise I didn't mean to ruin the shitty movie for you. But at the end, his punishment is not necessarily dying. His big curse, whatever that happens at the end, is he's stuck in a room with no windows or doors for the rest of his eternity. Like there's no end. Like, for the rest of eternity, he's stuck in his room. Just with his thoughts. And is there not a worse fucking like punishment, Jett? Like, is that not the definition of hell?
What'd you say the word definition was?
No, basically he's stuck in his room for eternity with his thoughts and, you know, all that shit. Like, there's no eating, there's no shitting, there's no. He's just in a room. There's a bed and walls. There's no windows, there's no doors. He's just in there forever.
I mean, if you have multiple personalities, then you won't be lonely.
Jett, why the hell did you have to answer that in your Jett way? In your fucking Jett way. Marissa says, I've seen into 5 Hellraiser movies. Jett, how many Hellraiser movies are you going to watch with me when I eventually make you binge that shit?
You don't even want to watch all those.
Not all of them, but, I mean, we had to watch some. Because I know there's going to be like another, what do you call it, like a sequel or something, or a remake. That has to be a thing again. So you got to watch it with me, Jett. Come on. Don't be a dick. Ah, what the fuck do you want? Corey's calling me. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put on the BR back screen, and I will return in a minute. People, I'm back. That was just Corey really quick. Wanted me to do the Dropbox stuff, but yep, we're all done with that. They're like, come on, Jett, have some fun. I know, right? Shit, she needs to watch some fucking horror movies with me.
I have fun, but my definition of fun isn't his definition of fun.
Girls just wanna have fun, or none of fun. Some shit. I don't know. Fuck it. So here's the thing, though, guys. We're gonna get into a review now, and it's gonna be a very short review. But it will be something that I do want to spend a lot of time talking about in the sense of just the atmosphere and everything. And there's a big thank you I want to give out really quick, too. This is actually a bit bounty that was given to us by good old Gene Jeter. Man, that dude, he has given so much. Granted, a lot of these fucking movies, Gene, I have not enjoyed at all. They've been fucked up, man. Even P-Valley, like, you showed me a fucked up world of TV and stars. I didn't know they could get away with half the shit they put on there. But this movie is called Pulse, a.k.a. Cairo. Wait, why can't I fucking show the screen here? Hold on. Let me, it still has my Zoom info in here. I gotta change this shit. Boom! Here I am. But no, so yeah, this is Pulse. Now, you guys probably remember Pulse as a book from Stephen King. I think it was called The Pulse, but it was roughly around the same thing here. Or about the same subject. And then also, too, there was an American version of Pulse, and I don't know if it came out in 2002 or 2003 or something like that, but it was like a shot-for-fucking-shot remake of this, essentially. The only problem was they just found ways to fuck this movie up in the American. They're saying you're welcome. Thank you very much, Gene. But no, seriously, I really do mean that. I appreciate all the love you give me, all the support you give me, over the last few years. But I had to tell you that I absolutely love the way this movie starts off. It's basically, like this really awful, somber feeling, like a miserable type of lifestyle, working at some kind of factory that's near the water, and this girl, who may or may not work there, gets this awful feeling that character named Taguchi might be in trouble as she gives him a call, and there's no answer. So Michi then goes over to his apartment, and before she even goes there, we get this awful flash-forward scene that's kind of hinting at like what might be going on, and it's just this computer. You see it right there, and that scene right there that was showing him like walk. It's worse than that, because this has like bluish or whatever on this trailer, but it's like a really awful, like dark green, terrible fucking look. It looks terrible. And then like this face over here, let me show you this. So this face, you'll see the camera panning out, and you'll see at the computer and the desk and everything like just laying up against the fucking wall. And if you just look closely, you can see this face. They're not just zooming in just for the sake of scaring you or jump scaring you. It's like it's just there, just resting, and it's ghostly fucking awfulness. So the fact that it's very like stationary and just like chilling in its horror is gritty in itself, and I thought it was really, really effective. But yeah, this girl Michi, she goes over there to the fucking apartment. She sees a dude walking around all creepy, as you guys saw in the trailer right now. And she's just kind of like, hey, like, Taguchi, what you doing? He's like, and he just like, kind of like walks around. And it's some typical Japanese horror stuff, when people act a little weird, make faces and wide mouths, whatever the fuck. It's not doing too much of that, but it's like, that that's going to happen because it's ramping up towards that type of feel. But then when he leaves the room and then she's fucking going on the computer, she goes to the next room covered in plastic. She turns around the corner and he hung himself. And his throat, like, it's like stretched, and then his neck is like squished in. It is so fucked up. It is scary looking, dude. And the thing is like it's so creepy to me because I'm just kind of like, dude, like this is one of those movies where if nothing's going on, there's such a miserable, sad, lonely feeling that you get throughout the entire movie that it just kind of makes anyone complain about like shit that doesn't have to do with what's going on screen effective. You're just like upset the whole fucking time. And I thought that was really effective. Whereas in the American version of Pulse, I think there's so many like MTV style like actors and actresses in there. Everyone's really pretty. Everything's super stylized. There's a ton of like CGI using it. That was kind of odd and really like this movie has something that I think that the American movie doesn't even attempt to have, which is sleight of hand. In this movie, the Japanese version, you'll have moments where you don't have to like look or pay too much attention for something to be like creepy on screen. Which we call it. I think I just got a message. Let me see. Oh, you sent me a TikTok. What's a TikTok, by the way?
It's just stupid.
Well, what the hell?
What's up? Oh, you were talking about the movie that I didn't watch. I was just like, you know what? Let me go on TikTok and just send him stuff and to throw him off his groove. You failed.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on notifications, you goddamn it. Now I'm scared. Remind me to put you back on.
You can't mute me. I'm a bad bitch.
Oh Jesus Christ. You know who's not a bad bitch though? Michi in this movie, because she gets so fucking scared. She like runs back home. She's like, oh my god, he killed himself. Oh fucking shit. And she doesn't even like, one thing that was kind of weird is that she doesn't even like bring up how taboo and ridiculous it is that she just saw him walking, and then like, literally seconds later he's hanging. So like for me watching this movie as a viewer and as a person who watches a lot of horror movies, I know that there's something up. There's something up with this. Like clearly, he didn't hang himself right now. She was seeing either like a ghost or some kind of like artificial whatever the fuck. Just something was projected for her to see that. There's no way that he killed himself that fast without any noise, unless this movie is ridiculous and stupid. And this movie, spoiler alert, is not ridiculous and stupid. Something to really appreciate about this. But as far as that scene being really uncomfortable, it is the same thing to do with the American movies because, these computers, essentially, something in the computers is making people kill themselves. Now, in the American version, it becomes almost like a teen angst suicide type of thing. Like, people are going out these really crazy ways of, like, jumping off a building, blah, 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 but you never see anything. And it's a lot of, like, just, God, like, what's happening to these young people? It's kind of, like, weird. Like, why don't you bring up, like, that this is happening to older people, too? It just doesn't make sense. And then they find a reason, too, of, like, putting tape on the windows and blah, blah, blah. Now, that also happens in this movie, but it's more ominous, and they're still trying to figure it out. There's no, like, definitive answer as to what's going on. But it's not like Audition where the ending doesn't, the ending lets you think whatever it is. No, like, this movie has an ending. And I really, really appreciate that this movie actually has an ending. And it's a very effective one, and it's a very somber one. My only problem with this particular ending is that I think that it's a little big. It's a big ending for a relatively chill and subtle film, because the movie's subtle as fuck. All the horror subtle as fuck. There's a part where somebody's walking towards somebody and just like, slowly, whatever the fuck, and it's like, it's creepy, and it takes like 3 minutes for someone to walk like fucking 10 feet, but that scene is so creepy because it's subtle, and it's just like, it's living in the angst and the gritty and the just creepiness. Whereas with Pulse, shit just has to happen. Or the American Pulse, shit just has to happen. Like someone just like cut my throat, or I'm gonna fall off something, or I'm gonna blah blah blah. So that's something I really appreciate about this movie. But once again, and I don't want to spoil stuff or whatever, but like at the end of this film, it does get ridiculously huge, to the point where like this is affected so many people that I'm surprised that this movie just pay attention to the characters I pay attention to, because you could have something a lot bigger here. And I think that there's an alluding to potentially there being a sequel, or potentially this story not even being over, or whatever the fuck. There's something else there, and I didn't look enough into this to know if there was a sequel or not. I know that the Pulse movie did not allude. You can correct me if I'm wrong on this, so in comments below or in the chat, let me know if I'm wrong. But I could have sworn that there was that there wasn't like a sequel stinger at the end of the American Pulse. So the fact that there's something kind of there with this movie was pretty cool. And as far as like comparing this to Audition or Ringu or any of the other Japanese horror movies I watched, I think I like this one the most. Like, this movie was effective in every way. fucking terrifying, not really exploitive, which is pretty cool. And this has amazing horrific atmosphere, and I'm glad I live in AZ where the sun doesn't come down to like 6 o'clock, because this movie would have fucked up my entire night. Like, this is a film that I have to give a fucking 4 out of 5 to. Like, I loved it. I think you guys should watch this with a boyfriend or girlfriend or something who doesn't mind subs. This builds an atmosphere, mainly because it takes place mostly at night in dimly lit rooms. So this is something that you'll be watching this movie and it's so creepy. And if you turn on your phone, it's gonna like brighten the whole room, so it'll take you out of the vibe. So it's like, put your phone away, turn the ringtone off, blah, blah, blah. Come lay with me and let's get creeped the fuck out. And like, I think that this is a perfect movie to do that with. This shit is creepy as fuck, Jett, and I will watch this again if you watch it with me in person.
Nah.
Why not? Are you scared? Are you fucking scared?
Not really.
Really? What was the last time you were actually like legitimately terrified in a movie? Are you? Hi.
That was my answer.
What?
Actually, no, I actually do think I have an answer. But it was a movie
What
I
the
never
fuck
actually.
was happening there?
I was giving you silence because I just like I don't think I was ever.
Well, you can answer with fucking words. No.
No. Anyway,
You just
I
did
guess
it. You just said no.
I
Good
guess-
job.
No. Anyway, I guess I do have an answer, but it's a movie I didn't actually see. That sounds weird, but when I was either very early high school or middle school, I got invited to like go watch like a slasher movie with a group of people or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like we were supposed to be watching a completely different movie, like some sort of cartoony movie. I can't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I wasn't good with scary movies whatsoever. It's more like I don't like watching them. I don't like people getting cut up, blah, 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 blah. That's obviously changed. Now, I don't go out of my way to actually watch this stuff, but I'm okay with it now because it's just like, oh, this shit's fake.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, right when we buy our tickets or whatever, I keep, I'm just saying to myself, man, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Right to when we get to the doors, I basically just freeze and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going in there.
What movie was this?
And I had to be picked up. The thing is, it wasn't actually like, it wasn't a jump scare movie or anything with demons or whatever. It's literally just a slasher. If I actually remember what it was, I can tell you. But it was literally such a generic slasher movie that I can't even remember.
How old were you?
That's the thing. I can't remember if I was in early high school or late middle school.
Because I'm trying
So
to think.
it either had to be 8th, 9th, or 10th.
So 2008 to 2012.
I guess I remember.
Yeah, because I'm thinking what my Bloody Valentine, Friday the 13th remake, Halloween, Rob Zombie remake, Hostel.
I mean, it could have been My Bloody Valentine. I don't truly remember.
Sorority
But
Row.
yeah, I had to. Maybe I don't know that white girl basically being slashed up, but no, like I really wasn't for that shit. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not going in there, whatever. So I had to be picked up.
I'm so curious, man, because
I got screamed at, but you know what? And nowadays I'll actually go in, but yeah, it was not good with horror movies now. But now actually seeing them, I'm just like, eh.
Oh, look at that
pretty
fucking
sure
thing. 999. It came out on September 9th, 2009. And 999 is a special thing right now because yesterday they reviewed End of Days. And they're like, it's not 666. It's 999. The number of the beast. But yeah. Anyways, here's the thing, though. I don't want to watch this movie, though. Like, I'm going to be honest. I want to watch the movie that you were talking about. If this is the one that you were talking about, then I guess we should watch it. I would love to have that experience with you. But I can guarantee you're going to end up watching and be like, why the fuck was I scared of that dumb shit?
Actually, I had an experience with the quotation scary movie before that. And this was when I was actually a lot younger to where it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really like watching gruesome stuff where people get, like, fucked up like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was a straight to DVD movie where you get to pick what actually happens to people. Like if you choose wrong.
Was it 13 Ghosts?
I do not remember. The thing is, I didn't fully watch the movie. I just I was at my cousin's house and I walked into like them in the living room watching this movie, all crowded around or whatever. And she's like, "Oh, what are they watching? No, I can watch." And then it's like, "This might be too scary for you, blah blah." I was like, "I can take it." And then all of a sudden, they were choosing like the bad options on purpose to see, you know, the obviously fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And then it got to a scene, they picked, I guess, the wrong option on what I'm thinking. And the scene basically just like, I guess some car crash happened. And then like this fucking person was like sitting in the seat. And then their face was, from what I can remember, because I'm pulling this completely out of memory, they were in a car crash happened, they're sitting in the seat, and then some people walk closer to the person sitting in the car seat that was obviously like fucked up from the car crash. And then all of a sudden, like some sort of fan goes off. And then, like, the back of their head basically, like, explodes. I'm just like, oh, that's fucking disgusting, and I run out.
I am so curious what it is. I want to watch it. God damn. That'd be cool to watch with everybody, like it's a group or whatever.
I believe it was a straight-to-DVD movie where if you pick the bad options, you see messed up shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, if you pick all the good options, you don't see stuff like that, but it's just like, Like, that seemed, to me, was more disgusting than it was scary, so I left.
Yeah. No, I like discussing shit sometimes. Like when it gets to like Human Centipede or fucking what's Hostel, I can't watch it. Or Saw, fuck that. The thing that scared me last, that was like really fucked up, was this Hereditary. That scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. That was creepy. And then just it was like miserable and hard to watch. Like when she finds out her kid's fucking head was cut off and shit. She's like, oh god, fucking. Oh yeah, Hereditary, guys. This movie is fucking incredible. I love this film. I haven't seen Midsommar yet. I was going to watch that on stream as a watch party thing because it's on, it's on Amazon Poo Poo Caca Farts Prime Video, and they would allow me to do a watch party on this. So we might do something like that, like if we ever do like a long stream. But yeah, dude, Hereditary. This is a good film. You should watch this. It's creepy as fuck. Watch this at night. It'll really fuck you up. If you watch it during the day, it'll still make you feel weird. Marissa
the thing
says,
is, like, I didn't find Hereditary scary. I found it more sad, if anything, and that's why I like the movie so much. I like that's
yeah, you like sad shit, asshole.
Yeah, like the movie itself is like is actually really sad when you think about it, especially the fucking car scene.
Yeah, that scene's fucked up, dude. God damn.
Marissa says, man, I didn't think I'd get feels like this basically during a horror movie.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes it helps. Like when you care about the characters, I care about like someone's reaction, or whatever. It makes everything else just seem more dire. Haven't felt that with any horror movies lately. Fucking definitely not Freddy Krueger or anything like that. Mauricio says, "See, Chucky scarred me when I was 9. I saw someone get stabbed, and I ran out of the room over seeing Chucky." He's like, "Don't kill Britney Spears, no, fuck."
Yeah, I can respect that, because the thing is, when you're young and you see basically people dying on screen, you get freaked out. Just like, damn, I'm a witness to a murder.
What does it say about me then when I saw Freddy Krueger kill somebody? I was like, I'm in love. I was like watching it all the time, dude. Like I fell in love with horror movies, bro. But like that's the thing though, I'm not even like a sick fuck like that. Like blood makes me creeped out and shit. Like you see me with blood, Jett. Like I'm just like, oh god.
Oh yeah, you're terrible with blood. Actually thinking about it now, another thing that basically creeped me out when I was younger. This was justified though. In me being really fucking scared. The thing is, I was at my grandma's house, and my brother, he lives with my grandma. Well, lived with her at the time, and so we just got done watching Goosebumps, right? Mm-hmm. And it was the infamous like ones with Slappy. So just like, yeah, Slappy's kind of creepy. That's creepy ass fucking puppet, fucking small, fucking apple cheek face head ass puppet. So here's the thing. You're thinking like, okay, that's not so bad. The puppet was creepy, but I mean, like, I can go on with my life. Tell me why this dude, I was like maybe 5, 6, maybe younger than that. He comes into the room with a life-size Slappy puppet.
Oh, dude, that's great.
I literally screamed and ran out of the room because it's like, oh,
he's not scared. I thought you could beat his ass. I thought you were a fucking tough guy. Like, all these little puppet monsters and dolls are not scared of you.
I was 5 and 6 years old.
You're a matching fucking figure right here, fucking old punk ass bitch. You know, like you got this.
If I saw that puppet now, I would beat his fucking ass. But back then, that puppet was the same size as me.
I guess, but you know.
And the thing is, like, that's incredibly fucking creepy. Because the thing is, I had to spend the night at that house. And what happens when you're basically spending the night with a fucking Slappy doll? That shit comes to life. So I'm basically just laying in bed, just thinking, like, man, I'm gonna have to fight this fucking puppet, and literally, like, save my whole fucking life because this motherfucker wanted to basically save this fucking puppet from the trash.
I get you though. You know, Marissa says, not dude, the Night Living Dummy episode of Goosebumps is kind of scary. I'm sure it is, but you know, it's just funny hearing Jett sound vulnerable, even for a second. Even in hindsight, Jett is just like, it's crazy to me. But no, I never found this dude scary because I just don't. I mean, I think that Leprechaun and Chucky and all those guys are just fun.
If you were 5 years old and the fucking leprechaun like appeared to you, you'd basically shit out your doo-doo ass.
I did not know because I watched it. I did not shit out my doo-doo ass. I kept my shit in my doo-doo ass, my whole ass doo-doo ass, and I sat there and
if someone came up to you with a fucking big ass life-size
all he wants is pot of
leprechaun
gold.
At 5 and 6 years old, you would shit yourself.
Nope. I had complete control of my faculties.
You know you're a fucking liar.
No. But anyways, well, yeah, that's what our history is as far as horror movies and being scared and stuff. And I'm sure we'll talk about that again some other time, and I have like some things kind of like prepared somewhat. So just an off the cuff discussion because this is really like our most pre-show of pre-shows. I mean, I wanted to get the Bit Bounty out of the way, and I wanted to talk about that movie because I felt really, really passionate about talking about it. But yeah, dude, I mean, that's it for today, guys. Go watch Double Toast. I'm about to end the show. Tomorrow I won't be on. I'll be doing trivia for Corey, so I'll be busy pretty much all day. Friday I might do a stream, but then I might just wait till Sunday to do like a full like review thing or whatever again. Me and Jett got a lot of stuff to watch, including Spider-Man. So we gotta watch that. It's gonna be some cool shit. I cannot wait for it. Jett, you ready to get out of here?
I guess what did you just volunteer me for?
No, I mean, I said we as in, like, the chat tech group, but you don't have to watch Spider-Man.
No, I just didn't hear what you said. I was just like, what the fuck did he just volunteer?
No, just like we'll all be back or something. I don't know.
I'm just fucking sitting here, just fucking mind my business. All of a sudden, just like, oh yeah, Jett's gonna watch this with me. Hootie hoo!
Jett, calm down. Okay, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Take care. Jett's gonna watch the Nightmare on Elm Street movies again. Okay, bye-bye. Stay toasty. Jett's gonna review Hellraiser.
Yeah,
we love you guys.
That's not my contract, and I made the contract.
I didn't even say anything. I didn't say anything about you watching Hellraiser tonight. It's official. To be honest, you should watch Hellraiser with me. Let's watch it. Jesus Christ.
That's not in the contract.
All I want to do is spend time with you. Bullshit! Alright, guys. Goodbye. Stay toasty. Big parts.